Mistakes are made and I still struggle, but I've learned practical tips that can hopefully help you in your Copic journey. Not all papers are created equal. Some can only take so much ink. Layer less when using darker colors, specifically markers that end with a 9. The thick marker paper does absorb a lot more ink, but the colors are incredibly intense and vibrant. Beware when using the colorless blender. It definitely whitens, but leaves behind a darker alcohol ring. It might require some marker gymnastics, so use with caution. The surface of the paper is quite delicate, as it is prone to tearing when removing the tape. Speaking of colorless blender, it's another marker I use specifically to soften edges or lighten my marks. The white of the paper has an important role, and sometimes I get a little help using masking fluid to protect it. Thin application is best, and I don't recommend using a brush. You can also use this over markers, which is a bonus. I tend to use it for eyewear and areas that would be a challenge to keep clean. Just be sure to test your paper before you use it. Copic Acrylic is great to use on top of Copic markers. It's impossible to do certain details. Here I used 6 colors to create this decorative look. Did you know you have 3 markers in one? Applying this in your work would add range to your layering process. Try using a few earth tones in addition to colors of similar value. Your complexion may be simple, but definitely not boring. Swatching is essential. You understand your colors, their relationships, and how to layer. It's also a good practice to swatch as you work. Need ink? Is it overfilled? Avoid using the wrong marker and clean color transfers by swatching. Make sure your nibs are in good shape because it affects the quality of each mark. Where do I store my work? I hide them from the sun. Knowing that alcohol markers are made from dye-based inks and not pigments, they will deteriorate when exposed to light, humidity, or heat. When comparing photos, you can see it's noticeably dull, and some colors break down much faster than others. Time will inevitably fade your art, so document your work at its best. Curious about next week? You'll have to wait to find out.